Okay, so last thing we did, first two parts were recorded together, by the way, whereas this one is a new recording session. The last thing I did was I actually dueled Rasen, I believe he was called, in the story mode, but now the free mode is, see, this is interesting, because my plan here is to do as much of the content in the single player as I can. So I wanted to do the free play stuff before heading onto the main, but that means what looks like doing the same card fight a second time. I guess we can do it. And if it's not interesting, just skip through it quickly. Let's decide on who's on today's dinner duty with a fight. Wow, the free duels really don't have much story, huh? Okay, let's this is a real card fight. See, I know now a lot of things actually that I didn't know in my first recording session. One of the things I now know is that the characters are on different difficulties, and the one I played in the previous episode was like the easiest to difficulty. I probably want to get rid of that. I don't know what difficulty this one will be, so kind of want the trigger back in my deck too. All right, that seems like an okay hand. That's a heal trigger though, isn't it? God damn it. Let's see if he's any more difficult this time. I've also now been informed that energies, we're chill on them now, apparently. Apparently energies are like, they're okay, is the general consensus, I believe. I don't know though. I preemptively just assumed everyone fucking hated them, similar to how they hated the overtrigger. Do any of these have the ability? When this card is discarded by hand during your right phase, you may call this to the rear guard rested. Ah. Why isn't it letting me select it? I didn't realize I still had a card selected. Whoops. There we go. This game's controls confound me. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, apparently we're like okay with them. With energy. Which is like, okay, I can get down with that. Like I said, whenever there's a new mechanic, I just assume everyone hates it. Oh, whatever. I could just put that there. And then, yeah, use that one's ability. You know what? Having a solid grade 1 behind the Vanguard is, like, fine. Talking and playing is difficult to do. Okay, so now I can call more units, but I don't think I want to. I think generally on your first just kind of want to swing. Because, like, you're not realistically going to get a second attack in. Because, like, why would you want a grade 1 in your front row? They're just going to destroy it. And then you're not going to have a back row. So I'm going to draw crit again, and then we're gonna give everything to the Vanguard, like so. But yeah, I mean, I'm still not like I'm gonna be more nuanced about the energy blast thing now. I'm still not gonna be 100% positive towards it because, like, you know, I just don't see the point in another like utility resource, I guess, because like you can already counter blast and soul blast. There's like plenty that you can do already, resource-wise. I just don't know why you would also need energy. It just kind of seems like a filler mechanic. And it's annoying because enough cards use it now that I don't really think you could get rid of it without doing some kind of set rotation. So I'm okay with taking this. Yeah, I could take this. No god. So far, this is seeming pretty identical to the first fight. Heal trigger. Unfortunately, that's the worst time to get it. So that's 2 useless heal triggers. One I've already got in my hand, and one that I've pulled in a trigger check. Not a trigger check, a damage check. You know what I mean. The problem with these card games, I'm very loosey-goosey with the terminology because I get the feeling that you get what I mean anyway, but then card game fans can be so specific in particular. There was one video years and years ago where I said trigger check when I actually meant damage check, and someone got very mad at me in the comments. And it's like, guys, they still check the trigger. It's like fine. Alright? I kinda wanna get rid of a grade 3. Because I'm not going to be persona riding with that one, am I? So, like, I can just get rid of it. It doesn't have an ability either, yeah. Unless, let's remember to unselect that. Unless there's, like, one that has, and this unit boosts, no. So I'm going to do the grade 3 one instead. And apparently I already have a card selected. God, this UI. It, like, the red arrow blended in with the red of my right deck. I promise I'm not blaming everything on the game, but sometimes it can be a little bit frustrating. Just a little bit. It doesn't have to be all the way frustrating, okay? Doesn't mean I hate the game. It just means that, like, it's just a little bit, you know? So that... kind of want that one in the back row, don't I? Yeah, I definitely want that back row. And that let me soul charge. Nice. Okay, so now I probably am gonna want to put a grade 2 in front of that, like so. Now, this wasn't the one that could get rid of its units. It was probably the grade above it that could, is my guess. So I can probably just swing. Now I could probably place this out too. Why is that? Okay. I'm clicking the card to then press detail, but it's... oh, now it's working. Okay, game's just making me look stupid. Well, right. I guess I could. You know what? I probably should, because the Vanguard currently is only 10,000, which means I get an extra swing without having to pull a trigger. That's true. And then I don't have anything to place behind it. I do... should I? What if he retires my unit, though? I don't think he can. Once again, I pressed the card and then pressed detail, and you saw that, right? I'm not going crazy, right? When this unit boosts, if you have 4 or more units, Counterblast and Energy Blast to draw a card, and this unit gets powers. I don't think I need to use the Energy Blast, though. I could still place it out. I don't think he's gonna retire it, realistically. Bearing in mind that I'm not familiar with either of these two decks, so I'm just using my common sense as a Vanguard player. Which order am I wanting to attack in? So if my strat is crits, and I'm wanting to pull crit, I mean, how many cards does he have? He has 5 cards in his hand. I see. I think it doesn't really matter which order I swing in, right? I mean, he's not going to block an attack from a rare god this early in the game, right? Right? He wouldn't do that. He's not stupid enough to guard that heavily this early. Maybe if it was from my Vanguard. I don't see the point, really. Maybe next time. Yeah, and he didn't guard that, obviously. And hopefully he doesn't get any of the defensive triggers. That's the hope. If he gets any defensive triggers, then I will need to pull a trigger of my own, hopefully. Well, the rare gods help, I guess. The back row. Also, God, these backgrounds, I don't want to, like, dwell on it too much, because it doesn't matter, but, like, the background here, like, the blue one is, like, they're getting uglier. I know I'm more in like an analytical mood today rather than a jokey one. That's because I just recorded my Master Duel video too, and that one was like purely like analysis. Yeah, okay, so we got it that. One trigger would be enough. Of course I don't get it though. That's fine. I mean, he's at 4 damage. He's at 4 damage. I have plenty to shield with, and I've got intercepts. And I'm only at 1 damage. So like, what's he gonna do here, right? He's not really a threat to me. I'm interested to see if this is a different... this has to be a different difficulty to the previous one, right? I mean, I could guard, but I just don't want to, really. I'm only at 1 damage. I don't really see the benefit of guarding at 1 damage, right? You want the counterblast. Yeah. That's fine. I'm assuming he's gonna swing again with his rare guard? Like, at my Vanguard? Yeah. Okay. I mean, I could... I mean, to be fair, right? I just said that he would have been stupid for guarding my rare guard, but he's not... he's guaranteed to not get a trigger on that. And it's only 5k. Maybe it would be worth it. I mean, this would be enough, right? I believe so. I'm still rusty with my Vanguard. No, okay, well, fuck me. Well, we learned that the hard way. I can never know with card games. That's gonna make me look so stupid, but like, it's been so long since I played Vanguard, okay? At least we tested it the hard way, and we got it done and out of the way. It's fine. Get rid of this other grade 3 that I'm literally never gonna use. Grade 3 is completely useless to me. It can't guard. It doesn't seem to have an ability. It is wrote upon. Choose it to 1 grade 2 or less when you drop and call it to rare guard. I mean, I could try, but like, you know. I kind of have a full field already. So that card is a grade 2. Okay. Sure, why not? That didn't seem to benefit me whatsoever. We're now getting the bad gameplay, I'm noticing, which means we're going to have the most comments on any video I've ever done. He's got 2, so he's definitely going to guard. He's going to use his ability that lets him get rid of his rare guards. When this unit is attacked, retire 1 or more to get 5,000 until the end of battle for each retire. So he's going to do that to get 10k. And obviously, I mean, no, none of these would be enough on their own. I mean, I'll just get the trigger then, dumbass. Easy. That's the trick to Vanguard. Just pull the trigger, idiot. Two cards here drop at different grades. Equal to the number of cards you drink. No. I probably... Can I... And I probably should have looked into this before. Oh wow, he didn't use the ability. Can I call over units on the field with that? Because I remember I tried using one of his abilities to call and it wouldn't let me. Also, wow, that was the worst fucking trigger check of all time. I mean, I can swing with these. I'm not going to win the game this turn anymore. He's probably going to guard this. If I'm lucky, one of the attacks will go through. When this unit... Oh yeah, true, true. We'll do that. So we'll counter blast. Use this random one. And then I think it automatically... Yeah, it automatically does the energy. So that's going to be a lot harder to guard. Really, he's not going to guard that. Okay. At least he didn't waste the card to not guard like I did earlier. He's definitely going to guard this. 100%. Really? Okay, sure, why not? That's still the easiest difficulty, isn't it? That's so still the easiest difficulty. There's no way that was supposed to be harder. That was basically just the same duel again. Cardfight. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh earlier. Oh, I lost. Great. Cool. I was expecting there to be more text than that. Okay, so I got something from that. And that gives me crafting material. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what card that is. So we should probably be going to the shop after every fight. Unless I'm willing to like save up. So I have been informed, because I watched the different fight video, that this one is the one to open? I believe so. Different fight in his video, which I will link in the description. I don't want to quote videos like that and not give credit to the people who did it. In Different Fights video, he said this was the pack to open because it was the fastest way of getting crafting material. Basically, I have done a little bit of research, not the most, but a little bit. Basically, cards automatically dust themselves when you have too many. And that's how it works. So you don't physically dust them like you do in Yu-Gi-Oh! They automatically dust themselves for crafting points when you have too many of them. And because this is one of the smallest sets in the game, you're basically guaranteed to just get crafting points. Now, I don't know if it's worth it to go for crafting points or if it's worth it to just go for the... Because, like, to be fair, I don't have a deck list. I haven't looked up a deck list yet. So maybe for a beginner like me, it might be better to just open packs and hope for the best that I get something that catches my eye. Because otherwise, when I'm crafting, I'm not going to know what to craft for. That makes sense, right? Yeah. There we go. Should I be wasting my stuff on things that aren't even going to benefit me? Probably not. But, you know, I was going to say when in Rome, but that doesn't apply, like... yeah, sure. Why not? For my right deck. World's most confusing Keter Sanctuary player. Unfortunately, now I don't have enough cards, money to actually buy any packs, so I am clearly the smartest person in the world. Alright, I guess let's just go straight into the next card fight. Maybe this one will be better, more entertaining. But yeah, for now, we're just kind of trying to progress linearly. And then we'll discover like other game modes and stuff as we go later. Next opponent is Doshi. I never thought I'd get to fight you. Really? You never fought her in the first game? Ever? Or am I like not reading that correctly? I don't care. I'll give it my all. Sorry. It's just that you've really changed, Doshi. You don't grasp true strength if you're obsessed with strong cards. That's what you and Rasen taught me. Today I intend to prove that in a fight. I'm going all out. Oh, is his gimmick going to be that he uses bad cards? That's pretty funny, actually. That's a good way of, like, explaining why one of the early fights is easy. That's pretty clever. I like that. Right? I want to go second, right? Going second's better? Usually, in most card games, going second's better. What is with this field? It looks so strange. It's supposed to be an idle performance stage, isn't it? Why is his one the idle performance stage? Is that like the joke? So I want to get rid of my trigger. I'm kind of okay with keeping the rest of these if I'm completely honest. Yeah, oh no, right as I said that. Well, there's our first over trigger of the playthrough, although even then, no one actually pulled it. Oh god, I wonder, when am I inevitably going to get over triggered by an opponent in the game? That's going to be fun. Okay, so we want to ride this. And then, yes, we want to do this one again. Like we did in the previous card fight. And then, yeah, we're being super chill about the energy gauge this time. So, let's draw a card. I don't think it matters which order we activate those in. Let's draw a card first. And then we'll call it in the rare guard. So this one being behind the Vanguard is like fine, right? Like it's just a solid, consistent 8k. We get our Vanguard set up faster than our rare guards anyway. So now we have something guaranteed to boost with next turn unless he retires it somehow, which is going to be pretty difficult. When this unit is rode upon, Soul Charge. So this Dragon Empire, okay. Your opponent's rare guard is retired during your main phase. Counterblast and retire this. Okay, but that's a rare guard, so it's not a rare guard right now. So I swing, right? Yeah. Like, I don't see the point in using any of the other ones. I've mentioned this before. And then I can't boost with the rare guard behind me because it's currently rested. Would have been nice to get a cheeky crit, but that's okay. We don't need it. We just need some damage on the board for tempo, basically. And he checked a grade 3. I don't know if that's his boss unit or not, but if it is, that's one less Persona ride. Not that any of the card fights have made it to Persona riding yet, but... Okay. What skill is... Right. And then he's probably going to swing twice. Makes sense. What skill is that he's using? If your opponent has 2 or less rare guards, Counterblast... I was reading that game. Counterblast, Soul Charge, and this unit gets 5k. Okay, well, that's going to be fairly difficult to guard at this point. Not the hardest, but pretty hard. So I'm going to just not guard. I mean, the first attack's free anyway. It's basically just for tempo. You're not really gaining anything from the first attack, generally. Oh, then nothing? Yep, figured. That's fine. I don't really want to get anything there, if I'm completely honest. That is going to make it easier for him to swing the second time with his rare guard. But I'm okay with that too, honestly. This one I should probably be more inclined to get rid of. But is there anything I want to get rid of? I've got a few grade 2s, I guess. I can probably afford to get rid of one of these. Yeah, sure. Let's guard this one. Why not? Just to do it. Just to prove I actually know how to guard. And then confirm. Right, and then it gives you the pop-up if the guard isn't enough. I see. Learning as I go, learning as I go. Unfortunately, it's been so long since the last typo that I'm not really allowed to make fun of the game anymore for that. I still think they should have prioritized having the beginning be typo-free, and then this part later on have the typos if you have to have them all. But I don't know what happened there. Maybe the playtester just skipped through the entire tutorial section. So now I'm wanting to get rid of a card. I'm probably wanting to get rid of, yes, this one. I'm starting to memorize card effects here. I'm still a long way away from that, but I'm getting there. And then this one lets me place it out on the field. Like so. Put that in the back row, because I don't really want one in the front row. And I could Soul Blast to draw a card. So, like so. Okay, so now I'm probably going to want to just place out my grade 2s, right? He's going to retire them. Dragonic Overlord? Blah. Dragon Empire, although it may as well just be called Dragonic Overlord. Dragon Empire is heavily focused around retiring units generally. So he's probably going to want to retire most of these. I can save one of those to discard next turn. And then put out the other 2. Let's just call it out. To be fair, that card doesn't seem very good in the main deck, huh? I should probably still have that in the right deck, probably get rid of it in the main deck, huh? Because that doesn't seem super great. Let's have one of these out in the field and keep the other one in my hand. So I can use it when I ride next turn. And then, just for the sake of having a full board, let's get that out. I don't need it, so I probably should have held onto it for either guarding or to use next turn. But fuck it. At least it will make it harder to guard. He has 5 cards in his hand, so if I'm boosting, then I'm more inclined to pressure him into wasting more. In fact, because of that, let's attack with the rare guards first, because I think he's less likely to guard those. And that'll really pressure him when... I mean, I kind of need the counterblast though, don't I, for rezael's effect. So I won't. But otherwise, I would have been pretty happy with doing that to pressure him even harder into guarding. No triggers, please. Thank you. I wonder if the difficulty affects his likelihood of drawing triggers. I don't know. That would be interesting. I'm on the normal generic difficulty, by the way, for the game as a whole. But I do know that each CPU has like a different difficulty as well. I'm also just focusing on pressuring him with damage. I probably could get rid of this, but if... I don't see the point, especially now that I'm attacking with the Vanguard. I'm not wasting a Vanguard swing on a rare guard, especially when I've got such a crit heavy deck. Give me a crit. Oh! Fucking... You know... That's what we come to Vanguard for. It's... We can complain about Vanguard all day and night. We can complain about some of the more mediocre elements of this game, but nothing can replace that exact feeling. Yeah, I'm kind of goated with it. Not to like toot my own horn or anything, but that was just sick. Now he's at 5 damage and I'm at 1, so I can basically afford to do whatever I want now. I think... So he's going to try and retire units, right? That's going to be his thing. Choose one of your opponent's rare guards, retire it. Okay, so he's got 13k, so... If I guard, then if he doesn't pull a trigger, he's probably going to pull a trigger. I mean, I could use this. Like, it's kind of disrespectful to use this if I don't need to, right? If I guard with this, he can't hit me, right? At least not with his Vanguard. Yeah. I kind of want to do it. Just to be a... Just to be funny. I like that it has the goal to ask me if I want to use more cards. That would have been an all-time clip if he got his over trigger there, by the way. Again, I was thinking like, oh, thank God. But actually, I kind of wanted him to, because that would have made for a very funny clip. Yeah, now he's fucked. Now he can't really do anything. I guess he can try swinging with this, but like, what? Get me up to 2 damage? I mean, I could be a real asshole and just... This is bad gameplay, but like, I think it's funny, so... Because there's no way that's going to go through, right? And now, like, that was technically a bad strategy, but he's at 5 damage and I'm at 1, and this is a video game, so I can kind of just do what I want. As long as I don't lose, it's fine. And then see, I kind of want to get rid of this one, this grade 3 instead, because grade 2s have intercept, but also this has the ability, yeah, just get rid of this one. It's fine. I kind of don't want that, but whatever. Maybe I should have used that other card's ability. Yeah, let's call that. Let's call the overtrigger. Sure. I don't know why I'm using this ability, but I'm using it, so... Maybe I shouldn't be filling my field up then. Maybe, because earlier I filled up both of my front rare guard slots. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, because then I could have got this call here for free, and then used the extra card that I wasted there as a guard. Granted, I've already been guarding too much, but So I'm currently in my main phase, right? Yes, I am. So I can afford to end. And now I swing, basically. Let's do Rare Guards first. To get him to burn. He's got 8 cards, so he's definitely going to guard this, right? Yeah, let's make it harder for him to guard, because he's definitely going to guard that. He's definitely going to guard that. Yep. Okay, I would have been questioning this game's difficulty if he didn't guard that. I know this is one of the easiest opponents, but even the easiest opponent should guard when they have 8 cards in their hand and 5 damage. Yep. He should probably guard this one too. To be fair, he should just keep guarding, honestly. He should literally, the only thing that should stop him from guarding is his inability to guard. He should guard literally everything I do from now on. If I was a smart player, which I'm not, I probably should have went for his rare guard instead then, because then that would give him less options next turn, since I know he's going to guard everything. Yeah. Okay. That's not enough. I'm 1 trigger away, and yeah, I've got my guaranteed crit. Yep. I can't believe they made that a mechanic. Why would you do that? Why would you possibly do that? That makes the game so easy. I can't believe that's the fucking mechanic. Yeah, he didn't guard him enough. He still had 5 more cards left in his hand. He should have literally used every card in his hand. He may have had a perfect guard. He should have used that. Yep. Okay, the first couple episodes are quite slow paced because there's like a lot to get through, but now I'm feeling like this is a lot faster paced. It was a good fight. I hope so. Huh? No, my bad. I might be feeling a bit impatient myself. I feel like if I don't beat you, it would mean I've wasted what I've learned. Doshi. But the problem is before that, if I can't overcome myself, I still have a long way to go. Well, maybe you should have guarded with the fucking 8 cards you had. That's something I know. During the fight, I could see a bit of impatience in you. Was it the bit where I critiqued you harshly for not guarding correctly? I don't know what it is, but I won't pry. Don't carry it all by yourself. Ooh, drama. We are Setsugetsuka, a team. Yoshi, I'm sorry. I can't tell you. What is it? I don't know. Because we are a team. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's not something from the previous game and something that's actually going to be covered later. Defensive, that's not spelt right. That's not spelt right. I know that's not spelt right. There's no way that's spelt right. Okay, I'm allowed to mock the game again now. Okay, what was that one actually? Once per fight, if you're at 5 damage, check heal or draw trigger? I don't want to draw trigger at 5 damage, right? Well, one time you're at 5 damage. I still like offensive shift better because I was gonna say because I'm at a crit deck, but actually crit deck kind of bad for that because crit is 2 damage. So maybe defensive is better actually. But yeah, okay, now we can check out the shop again, open more packs, actually open packs this time. And like I said, I think I would rather open this. IMHO. Because I don't know which cards to craft, but I do know if I see a good card to put it in my deck. Although I don't think I need to upgrade my deck yet, to be completely honest. God, since I just recorded Master Duel, this like card opening animation being the same is like so obvious. Can I stop pulling the Starter Vanguard? Hello, Mrs. Legs. I know this isn't for the right nation, I'm just interested because she looks pretty. Shut up. When his card's discarded from hand during right phase, counter Soul Blast to draw a card. Okay, so this is like the same card as one of the ones I already have in my keter deck. What about this one? When this is placed on rare guard from hand, other than during battle phase, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with rezael, I don't think I have that, right? Look at the top high cards of your deck, choose one. When this unit attacks, Soul Blast, This gets 5,000 to the end of battle if a grade free. Okay, interesting. That's probably pretty good if you're using the cards it synergizes with. Perfect Gods. That looks like a really high rarity one. FFR. There's so many Vanguard rarities now that I can't keep track of all of them. Back in my day, it was rare, double rare, triple rare, and that was like, I was gonna say that was basically it, but no, there was still more than that. But like, Perfect God's always good to pull. Well, assuming they're good ones, at least, I guess. That one might have already been paracrypt. I'm getting a lot of lyricals, huh? Luckily, oh, another one of those. Do I need it, though? Vanguard. Yeah, it only does anything on the Vanguard circle, so... I guess I could Persona Ride. I always forget about Persona Riding, because Persona Riding, like, isn't that good. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think I might prefer a grade 3 that actually does something on the Vanguard circle. No, I should be Persona Riding. I'm a dumbass. I should be Persona Riding. Because grade 3s are kind of useless outside of Persona Riding. Because they can't, like, guard or anything. Wow, that's a cool artwork. Oh, and another copy of that. See, usually I'm not happy about pulling lyricals, but actually the new Lyrical Monasterio deck that just got announced, I'm not caught up on news at all, but like the Link Joker one looks really cool actually. I kind of want to play that one. That one's not in the game right now, right? Like this game? I can't imagine it would be. I don't even know which set it would be in if it was. It's like a brand new card though, right? So like it wouldn't be anyway. It might in like a later update. And now I've got more CP. So maybe later on when I actually look into what I'm doing with my deck building, I might net deck, maybe, we'll see. Or I'll just take the time to actually read all the card effects and find out what I need. Let's do one more card fight, because the card fights in this game seem quite fast, actually. Last opponent is... Of course, it's me. Masarukita. Masarukita. He's quick to fight and snaps at everyone as a member of the Setsugetsuka. He's excited about its reborn, about its rebirth. Okay, yeah, we're officially allowed to mock the game again. They went so long without typos, and we got 2 in a row like that. Putting his skill level aside, his passion for Vanguard is second to none. Geez, you're even calling me that like Mika does. Just kidding. But soon you won't be able to say that, because the one who's going to win is me. Alright, let's go scissors. Haha! Let's go second, because this is the most on our, like, backdrop watch, I guess. An episode, like, free of backdrop watch. This is the most aesthetically pleasing of the backdrops so far. This one actually looks quite nice. Okay, get rid of that. That I like. That I like, that I like, and that I like. Okay. I mean, Perfect God in hand isn't bad. It's better than checking, at least. I just don't need it yet. What is he using? He's using Dark State. Okay. So, ride that one. Get rid of one of the ones that has the ability. It would be this one. I'm getting it. Eventually, I'll memorize all of them. Kind of got to memorize all the cards in my deck currently before I do anything. Anyway, we're being very, like, chill and neutral about energies again. Because that's the thing to be. And once again, whoops, I don't really want to... Oh, god damn it, I used the wrong card. Oh, well, that's fine. I'll do that one next. I'll do that one next. It's fine. Next turn, I'll get the chance to use this. So I just want to swing, right? First turn Vanguard, pretty simple, just swing. That's fine. Every first turn in Vanguard goes basically the same anyway. It's alright. The game gets more interesting and different as it goes. Good. See, that would have been a good time for him to get a trigger for me. Like, if he got a heal trigger there, that would have been fine for me. That's probably the best time for an opponent to reveal a damage trigger. Okay, now he's just swinging. Okay, what does his card do? When it's rode upon by Barrow Magnus. I remember that card. I don't remember what it did, but I remember it. Wasn't it that, like, it had one really good effect? You had to, like, discard, like, a comical amount of soul to get. Put a card in your hand and draw soul charge. Okay, so that doesn't have any bearing on whether or not I should guard. I'm going to take the hit. Nothing. That's fine. Even if he got a crit there, I wouldn't have cared. I don't know if Baron Magnus is running crits. Baron Magnus would be running draws, wouldn't it? Damn. Right as I said that the first damage is the best time for him to reveal a trigger, I get it. Fucking game. By the end of this playthrough, I could probably make a compilation of the amount of times that's happened. You saw me click the card. I swear to God. Select the card of ride. Yes. Now we gotta remember to use this one. The annoying thing is it's not set up though. Because if I did it one turn sooner, then it would have been more set up. It's fine. I don't need it right now. It's good for pressuring him to guard, I guess. But other than that, it's not a big deal. I guess I probably should have put that one behind the Vanguard, but whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, it's fine. I'm doing great. This opponent is probably also still in like easy mode anyway. Now when we're gonna leave this side of the board empty for now, so that we can fully take advantage of our Vanguard's effect, right? And then because I don't have anything behind the Vanguard, I'm gonna swing with the Vanguard first, just to see what triggers I get. Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably not gonna guard that because I don't really see why you would. Pointless grade 3 unit, that's fine. That card is like legitimate filler in my deck. That card does nothing for me. So if I'm gonna check anything, I mean, I don't want to add it to my hand though. And then I can boost with this, which he's still probably not gonna guard, right? Right? Maybe he will. Okay, that's fair. I'm not fussed about that. I didn't really care either way. I would have liked to get the extra damage in for tempo, but like that's fine. Because that would make me 2 damage ahead of him, which would put me in a really good position. So now he's... Okay, give me... Counter Blast and draw a card, extra crit. Your opponent put red cards as your soul, choose cards in your soul. Right, I remember that now. Okay. So this number here is soul. So is it like 6? That's pretty bad. When this unit attacks, he doesn't have 10, so right now he can only draw, which I'm okay with. That does mean I can guard this easier. What don't I need? I kind of don't need all these grade 2s. Let's just try guarding to see what he does. He will probably get a trigger here. Okay, but he still gets one more. Oh, okay. Maybe guarding was correct. I didn't think guarding would be correct there, but that worked out for me. That was a bit of a risky guard, not gonna lie. This one I'm not fussed about guarding. I guess I could guard. I mean, do I have anything worth getting rid of? I'll take it. It's fine. I can take it. I'll make up for it later by drawing crits next time I attack. Yeah, but not now, obviously. Okay. So we want to ride this, obviously. This is the one I want. And then I use that. And then I can call this here. And then I can use this Soul Blast. Yeah. Like so. This seems like a really easy fight again. This time it might behoove me, I like that word, to get rid of this one. I'm trying to drag. Okay. It's annoying me that it's not showing me his hand. I have to like look here to see his hand. I keep like instinctively trying to drag the screen up to see his hand, but it's here instead. Okay, so I'm gonna want this. When this unit boosts, if you have 4 more units, yes, I'm definitely gonna want that. I think my hand is kind of poop, if I'm completely honest. But that's fine, because I'm kind of set up anyway. End phase. Yes. So then I want to get rid of his grade 3. I think I do, yes. Like so. Yep, didn't think so. But see, now he does have a big hand, but he doesn't have a field anymore. So I think that was good for us. Now I attack with this. And then, yes, we absolutely use this thing's ability. And then we counterblast. And then we use the energy. And we're being real chill about it because we're real chill about energy nowadays. And that's going to be pretty tricky to guard. He's going to still try anyway. That's fine. I'm going to want to hit with the Vanguard. I can't afford for him to guard this. Because then he will be up against me in regards to tempo. So I kind of need to draw a crit. See, I'm thinking it might not have been worth it to get rid of that rare guard. Choose a tattoo with different grades. Oh, it was different grades. And a total less than or equal to the number of cards you damage. I don't like that. I'll try it. I'll try it. Yes. Because I only have 2. So I can put this one out. Okay, I see, I see. That will let me attack again if I get a trigger. But the problem is, he's not going to guard that? Oh, no triggers, that's fine. The fact that he didn't guard that is really good for me, actually. So now we take damage? Was that a divine skill? No, that was not a divine skill. That means I should hopefully be able to use it again, right? Next turn. Oh, yeah, so I want to take damage. Okay, I want to take damage. Okay, that's good. And I know it shouldn't have taken me that long to notice that. Yes, because the rare guard attack wasn't going to go through. I would have needed a trigger, and I'm not going to get a trigger from a rare guard. Okay, let's just hope that he's not very good at adding cost to his soul. So my hand is kind of poop right now, so I can afford to intercept and guard. No, but I want to take damage. I literally just said that. I should pay attention to the things I literally just say. I want to take damage. I want to get to 5. So no guard. It's fine. Even if he takes a crit, even if he gets a crit, it doesn't matter because I'm only at 2 damage. So I want to take damage. I want to tank this. There you go. I'm learning strategy. It's taking a while, but it's satisfying, right? To see me not be as much of a dumbass. I just said I wanted to take damage. Oh, it doesn't matter. It wasn't going to trigger anyway, was it? Sure. The heal trigger isn't going to activate anyway. But it was pretty funny. You got to admit that. I mean, I only need 3, right? For that effect. So I could take this, but I'll take it. It's fine. I can take the attack. It's whatever. It would have been too much to guard anyway. Well, no, not really, but my mind's so frazzled. I'm bad at playing card games. And then, yeah, checking a perfect guard is always pretty devastating. Now, I must do damage this turn. I don't want to ride. Because I can't Persona ride. So we want to attack with a okay, I'm learning this deck. We want to do this. Wait, nope. We want to end the phase first. We want to do this. Like so. We want to use this ability. And we want to... It doesn't matter really which one we use. And then we want to do that. Yep. And then the idea is that we attack with rezael last, because then we can use its ability. I guess we don't need to attack last, but we can certainly now attack to replace the rested unit. See, I'm learning it. I'm cringing because the second part isn't out yet as I'm recording this, and I know for a fact people are going to be screaming at me for not using rezael's effect correctly in that one. Let's do this so that we can then immediately replace the 2 here. Hopefully I have enough to replace it with. I didn't keep track of that. Yep. We want to use that. And then I want to call... Damn, I don't have any grade 1s. That's really annoying. Yeah, okay, we'll just do a grade 2 then. Damn. I should have kept track of that. That's my mistake. Ah, but that's still pretty good. Okay, that's a really good card then. That one we want to keep in our deck for now until we find something better. Because now, even if we can't call a grade 1 like so, we can still swing with it. I want to heal one of the ones... Well, they're all counterblasted, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter, right? I can do that one, sure. Oh, baby. Okay, so the Vanguard's obviously getting the crit. Duh. And then we give the power to this. What are you talking about, game? That is really... I don't know if anyone else who's played this game has had that problem, but it's bothering me a lot. It's like not taking my click. It's only when that happens, though. Maybe I'm being stupid. Okay. Now he's at 5, so I should probably... I should swing. I shouldn't go for that Red Guard. Even though it's very tempting to, I should definitely swing at the Vanguard. Because I'm at 3, and I've got a lot of junk in my hand to guard with. So yes, I should definitely swing, because I can take another turn if I need to. And yeah, there we go. We used up 4 of his cards there. That was very good, because even though the damage didn't go through, we used up 4 cards. And his soul is currently at 6 from the looks of things, which isn't great. He needs to get that all the way up to 10 for it to be an issue. Right? Now we can guard, I think. Now we can pretty comfortably guard if we want to. This requires a discard. I mean, I don't need that grade 3, so sure. Yep. And then we get rid of that grade 3 that's completely useless to me. Hey, at least having a useless card makes decision making easier. And then I'm Gucci, right? That shouldn't go through. Even if it's like an overtrigger, that still shouldn't go through, right? And it's nothing anyway. Okay, the easy difficulty means he can't pull triggers, right? That's gotta be what it is. And now it doesn't matter if I guard or not, really. I don't think it makes a difference. I guess I will, just for the consistency's sake. Just because I have too many cards in my hand. So I need to guard with 2 cards. I guess I can guard with that and with that, right? Yeah. My hand's too big. I don't care. I've got a full field. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, the music changed. Cool. I don't want to ride. Kind of don't want to do anything. I kind of just want to swing. I have 10 chill energy, which means I can draw. I don't want to draw. I want my triggers in my deck. There's probably a button to check what you have in your deck, right? Like how many triggers you have? Probably, but I'm not going to look at that now. I don't care. It doesn't really matter how many I have in my deck, but I don't want to draw because I'd rather have more in my deck. And I've already got too much junk in my hand as it is. So we are going to go into our battle phase, swing. We can't use that thing's ability because we don't have anything to counterblast with. That's fine. We're doing great anyway. Then I'm learning my lesson. I'm going to hit with this now. He's got 5 cards in his hand, so he's definitely going to guard. Yep. But now I can probably use my Vanguard. No, I can't because I can't counterblast. That's annoying. I should be able to win this turn. I'll just crit. It's fine. Just crit. It's easy. If you're ever bad at Vanguard, you just got to crit. Dumbass. One crit will be enough for that. Not a crit, but you know, I'll take it. There we go. Easy. Win the game. That's the trick to Vanguard. Just pull better triggers, idiot. I like that the deck visibly gets thinner as the game progresses, by the way. Cute detail. I like that. Okay, good. Not a heal trick. I was genuinely worried that game was going to go on for another turn. Not because I was worried I was going to lose, but because I just wanted it to be over with. We made a lot of progress this episode, I think. But also, this has to be the longest episode so far. I won. Arg, I lost. Seriously, you win again? How many times have you won the shop tournament? Haha, I don't remember. Are you aiming to become a pro or something? What? You're this strong, right? Surely you have 1 or 2 goals. Ichidoji? Oh, is this gonna be like a tournament arc? I've never even thought about that. Yuki? Yes. I'm surprised. I was expecting the other character from the tutorial to be the protagonist of this game, but seemingly not, huh? Kanji contacted me earlier. He said he has something to talk to you about. Me? So, sorry, but can you go see him? Got it. What could it be, Gosetsu? What does Kanji want to talk about? Who knows, but it could be. Found you. Oh, it's her. You're Yuki Ichidoji, right? I knew from the start. Fight me. Did she already leave? How did that happen? I'm assuming more time passed between those two things than I thought did. I'm gonna assume at least like 5 to 10 minutes happened there, because otherwise she should have seen her. God, now my grammar's bad. Huh? Who are you? Mika Shibuya? Yeah, I don't care. You're the gay one. Whatever. Sorry, I'm... Could it be Atoa? Gosetsu, you know her? Yeah, that girl is a professional Vanguard fighter. A pro? She became a pro when she was in elementary school. A true Vanguard genius. Seriously? Why is she here? I heard she retired early. That doesn't matter. Just fight me already. Wait a minute, you. She is... It's fine. Now I can understand what Kanji meant. I'll put my whole heart and soul into this. I'm going all out. They're not using Psyqualia, right? Whenever I see the aura around them, I'm like, that's not Psyqualia, right? That would be funny if it was. D skill trigger shift high return has been obtained. Card get. Deck recipe get. Yep. Okay. Where's the story? Oh, whoa. Okay, the map's way bigger than I thought it was. Gonna have to remember to check that whenever I want to progress, because I want to try and do as much of the side content as possible. Anyway, this was a very long recording session. We'll see how long the actual video ends up being. Made a lot of good progress this time though, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that other great stuff. And remember, for every statement, there's an asterisk. See ya!